Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We're back playing some more Amazing Cultivation Simulator. I am actually recording this on the very day it's being uploaded. I'm just having a bit of a hard time. I've kind of lost concentration a little bit on Amazing Cultivation Simulator. Don't get me wrong, I still love it. I'm just struggling, like, at the moment. I kind of want to take a little bit of a break. So, I think we are going to take a little break over the next little while. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but it's going to probably be short. It's going to be something completely different. And we'll just do some of them for, like, a week or two. And then we'll just come back and carry on with some more stuff. Also, I mean, I'm starting to wonder about, like, my placement in this, because we're starting to evolve from, like, a kind of, you know, like a beginner's guide. Oh boy, what is this? We're starting to evolve from a beginner's guide into more of a, like, a little bit more advanced. I'm thinking, however, I'm following like a bunch of people on, you know, in the community, and they are smart people, especially in comparison to me. I'm like a big dummy, right? I don't know nothing. So yeah, it's like I'm like weirdly placed because I'm like I think we're too advanced for kind of beginner level stuff, but we're not advanced enough to be kind of like doing the kind of higher level gameplay. And obviously, if anyone wants to look at higher level gameplay, it's something I'm just not capable. I don't find it, I'm sorry to say, I don't find it particularly interesting from a gameplay standards. Like, it doesn't thrill me as a player. So, I mean, I can't get into that because I'm just not that kind of person. I'm too loosey-goosey. But it's like, but where am I placed now? We've kind of lost focus. So that's where I am with that. I don't think there's anything I really want to buy. There's some heavenly pills. Great. Earth flux. Yeah, maybe. Although we can get these from adventures now. So, yeah, let's not worry about that. Do we need heavenly pills? Probably. Well, no, because I did buy a bunch of heavenly pills. I can't remember if they're less expensive in the merchant or in the sect trading. I don't even remember. That's how badly like my concentration is broken that I can't actually like kind of work out kind of like simple simple math problems, you know. We need to get cooking again, I think. Anything else we want to sell? No. Oh yeah, sheet music. Let's go. Starting to build up some more feces. Who would have thought that, like, poo would be an integral part of... I think I have made that point previously. Right, so... What is my thing? We are looking at 7:15. Do it. Okay, so... Saying that, what are we doing today? I'm not sure if we've got like a kind of unified thing that we are doing. However, what I do want to do, the first thing we want to do is I am looking at giving some of my people some XP and then sending them to the library. Zandan, she's going over to City of Abundance to grab that. And the only one that's given me like kind of comparable XP at the moment is Riverback City. That's over 1 million there, so I am going to send where is she? Ting Ting, go for it. So yeah, let's do it that way, and then we'll we'll take a look once they grab that XP. I think I'm not gonna worry about doing the. Oh, here we go. We're not gonna worry about doing, because I was thinking about doing like a separate guide episode. Again, you can find better guides than I'm capable of doing out there. So I think we're gonna just consider Yuan Wu Ping's progress to Golden Core just as part of the kind of overall series of Let's Play. We're not going to separate it out into a different episode. We've kind of done that already with somebody else, and I don't even remember who. What is going on with the rooms? Where is everybody? Are they in this one? Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, I guess because people have started leaving. Yeah, look, there's one guy, Barhan. So yeah, Shan Fei, right? Yeah, so a bit of a weird kind of like identity crisis I'm having at the moment. Like I said, I don't really know where I sit, whether I'm like producing content that's like useful to other people. You know. Oh wow, look at that. 200 points. That's crazy. But it's good. And the other bit of news as well, I was talking about this on the official Discord, but I can't really show you too much. You'll just have to use your imagination. Where is it? Skydome. Yeah, Skydome. Look how low the relationship with Skydome is. And the reason that that's like that is because I had to kill what's her name? He Zudao. Is that her name? He Zudao. There was no way I could get hold of that book without like her going completely crazy. So I just had to like invite her and like beat her up and kill her. And because we had such a good relationship, they've not instantly decided to like declare us persona non grata and start like attacking us, but we are going to need to repair our relationship. I believe we can still buy stuff from them, but definitely not the higher leveled stuff. So yeah, what can we? No, we can't buy anything. We can buy like the bare minimum. I'm not all that fussed. Because they've got nothing I really need. Yeah, at this present time, I don't really need any of their stuff. But it's just something, you know, I would like to do at some point is to repair that relationship. Just because I want to stay on the good side of everybody. Just so, you know, A, they don't attack us. Not that that really matters too much because we're pretty good at repelling the invasions. And, you know, invasions are pretty good. Oh, boy. And the fact that they give you a bunch of, like, stuff, like, good quality. Well, not even good quality, but they give you, like, trash tier, what are they called? Like, trash tier artifacts? Is that what they're called? Artifacts? So anyway, let's take a look at Yuan Wu Ping and his journey. Oh my god. His journey to Golden Core. So I think the first thing you would need to look at in Golden Core is you would need to build him a decent, you know, bedroom, somewhere to meditate, so you should probably look online. He's a friend of the channel. I will put the link to his mods, his room blueprints, all over the place in the description, in the comments, on the screen possibly. But yeah, get hold of these rooms, because you don't, once you build them, you can just forget about them, because at the moment they're the best, but they are labeled as kind of mid-tier. So he acknowledges, the creator acknowledges, that you can do some higher level stuff, and that his rooms are probably not suitable for higher level. So that's fair enough, but we're not even there yet. We're not in the higher echelons yet. I do have a set of blueprints for maybe, I don't know how good these are, but these are like late stage rooms, so maybe they'll need to be converted. We are kind of starting to run out of space though, because I am kind of how many inner disciples do we got? 20, and I think that's gonna bottom out at like 23, maybe 23 inner disciples, 24, and they already take up quite a lot of room with their like their meditation room and things like that. So, and these late stage ones, as you can see, are even bigger. Look there. I mean, oh, I guess they're not. I guess they are the same size. Oh, that's okay. So it would literally just be switching the rooms over, but we'll look at that a bit later on anyway. These rooms are perfect for me at the moment. We do have to gather up a bunch of like the high level chi gathering items, you know, over the course of gameplay really as well. I've started gaining a bunch of stuff, again for training to Golden Core. So let's go back to Golden Core and training up Yuan Wu Ping, the water bender, the water inner disciple. Can we break through? 40%. Just because his mental state is terrible. So I think what we do is we also talk about items of equipment. So what you want to do is you want to get hold of a bunch of bracelets, and those improve charisma, I believe. Rabbit Demon's Foot for luck. Poems of Sadness for charisma. It does, however, turn people's hair grey. So yeah, your little toon is going to end up with grey hair. But I mentioned this, was it last episode or 2 episodes ago maybe, that several of my ghosts have started ending up with grey hair, just because I've been like kind of like experimenting with picking up the Poems of Sadness and putting it down like various characters who, you know, weren't going to end up permanently holding on to one. Not that this is permanent anyway. And yeah, and anyway, so Gold Sun Crown is intelligence. So yeah, you can improve your guys' stats with items. You can also start to improve their stats with the main way, which is manuals, miracles. So this is what our stats look like at the moment. Perception 5, Constitution 7, Charisma 4.28, Intelligence 420, yeah, that's a coincidence. Luck 420, also a coincidence. Potential is low. Oh, that is low. I didn't realise that was so low. I don't even look at potential. Yeah, perhaps that, I mean, oh, God. So yeah, what I would like to do is, like I say, the main thing of going to study in the library. Rimworld. I've already gone through the list and chosen a bunch of favorites, so it's going to be slightly different for you as well. But the reason why he doesn't have all that many is because he is only very low level at the moment. He's only like in chi shaping or whatever. So there's a few different things you want to look at. You want to increase max chi, of course. You want to grab a couple of kind of utilitarian type spells like Panacea for healing and innate chi, which is like chi healing. You want to get both of those, like health healing and chi healing. Those are both very useful. There's mostly other kind of utility type spells like Soul Inquiry. I do tend to like people with Soul Inquiry. Chi recovery rate is useful. And then you also want to look at any miracle which increases the 5 stat. And the other thing you want is... what else do you want? I'm just going to throw this in just because it's 0 anyway. Doesn't cost anything. So yeah, max chi there. Yeah, and then mental state is the other one that you want to think about. You want to have an absolute ton of mental state. So let's just choose just about everything, you know? Artifact impact. Yeah, I mean, I'm not as fussed in this pass about artifact improvement. I think that'll be taken care of on a second pass. So yeah, there you go. That's got several good things like mental state improvement and a stat improvement. So that's definitely got to come. Awakened dead bodies. I generally don't use that, so I'm not sure why that's in the favourites. Cultivation speed is great as well, and improved mental state. And there you go. There's another one which improves a stat and chi absorption efficiency as well, which is handy. Seal contract I like to make what are they called? Like steeds. Mounts. I also like ensoulment because that is for making your vessels. I'm trying to like live with about 9 vessels, even though I've got 20 inner disciples, but you just don't. I found that they're all keeping everything nice and clean. Vessels are great because they move super fast and they do a hell of a lot of sweeping. So before we had access to vessels, everywhere was kind of dusty and muddy, and kind of everywhere was kind of gross. And yeah, and then since we got access to the vessels, everywhere is very nicely swept. Everything is lovely and clean, and that provides a massive kind of like happiness boost to the disciples. We're not going to do lunar form until a later pass, just because we know what's going to happen. The ding dong is going to fall off. Actually, I don't even know. Is Yuan Whooping? I think he's a he. There you go. And then a couple of elixir recipes. These are the kind of standard, the kind of minimal, the minimum kind of skill level. So I tend to take this anyway. Let's leave it for now. And then you got increased max chi, decreased lifespan, which we'll leave for another pass. And then the Optimus manual, which is damage reduction. So let's take all of those. We can handle it because, like I've said before, we do have 2 million chi. So do it. And that'll all just provide like a bunch of stuff which will, you know, kind of directly feed into, you know, I call it like body sculpting. But I mean, you know, chi shaping, that is essentially what we're doing. We're just making, you know, better and better golden cores. And once they've gone through the golden core process, then they can move through to primordial spirit. But again, I don't really have, I think I've got like 2 primordial spirits, right? I've got Fearless Chung and Ting Ting at the moment, and all the rest of them, like your Zandans and your Iron Monkeys, oh my god. Like, she needs to move through to become a primordial. Let's have a look at this passerby. I have done a bunch of recruiting, so I have filled out a bunch of positions in the agencies. There are still more to form, but I am trying to like get the kind of the minimums of agencies, which is like 15 in all the in the 4 kind of main stats, and like I think there's like a intelligence, a charisma, and a luck. Or is it just luck and charisma? But yeah, we're trying to get a kind of minimum there. And I'm trying to get that in all of the agencies. So I have been... Okay, so it's that world merchant. Is there anyone else? No. See, that's pretty useful as well. Is if you've got these ice traps as well, also from a workshop blueprint, the guys that visit your sect will arrive here and start praying here, so you could, you know, just ignore them if they don't have very good stuff. I don't have to explain that. It's just a joke. But anyway, these guys are a bunch of people who I've hired for various reasons. The reason here being that she's very high in like the 4 main skills, or not very high, but higher than a lot of like the kind of dross at the agencies. There's the last few that need that need switching out. So yeah, farming, mining, social, battle. Her int is very high. Charisma not really particularly high, and luck not particularly high, but hopefully we can do something about that. So yeah, she has been recruited for a reason, so let's do that. Lang Bin is also a kind of new person who you might know or you might not know. He is one of my agency abbots. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully we'll do some more next time. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more Amazing Cultivation Simulator, which we know we're taking a break from. So also leave a like, comment and subscribe, and even like put out some suggestions of what you'd like to see me playing on the break. I do have a few ideas, but nothing concrete. But yeah, so if you want to see more RPG and strategy gaming in general. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Ernie, I can contribute some meals. I cook a mean baked squash.